what I see is a city and a province that's not prepared for this at all. Like, why are we here first? It makes no sense. There's no one here to help us clean. So what happens when a bigger ship sinks or something happens like that, like an oil tanker breaks or something? Like, what happens here? They're just not ready for it.
The smell that I noticed first, it's disgusting. It stinks, it burns the lungs. And I can't imagine that this is in our water.
It's a heavy oil, and so it tends to stick around more. It has volatile organic compounds in it, like benzene. It has PAHs, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, like naphthalene. It tends to stick around. And so for animals, for example, for birds and stuff, it'll coat them, it'll get into their feathers, or otters, and they'll be trying to kind of get it off themselves by preening a lot, and then they'll ingest it, and that's a problem. So for animals, it's not good because it can smother them.
Yeah, that's, that duck is covered in oil. I have no doubt in my mind. I'm covered in oil. I'm wearing gloves. I can feel it on me. I can, just from being down here for a couple of hours, trying to wash it off.
So you're thinking the people that are local would be down here, right? The Coast Guards, and you'd think they'd have their stuff along the beach to soak up the oil. Like, I don't understand that. Oh, look, it's a park. Are you coming down to join the cleanup? What would be really awesome is if you guys would come down and get more people to come help out, because we're just volunteers. Like, this is insane. There's oil everywhere. Where are you guys?
Yeah, well, some of these people have been here all day. Like, I haven't, so I can't speak. But, like, if somebody comes and tells them, like, don't do this, don't do that, it's like, I can see where their frustration comes from.
There needs to be industry and there needs to be environment, and they need to find the happy medium. And this obviously isn't it.
And then you also have people running in the water, trying to clean stuff up when they don't know how, not wearing the proper gear, and they're doing it because they don't see anybody else doing it. I think it's tough with responsibility because people want to blame they're like, where's the city? Because they live in the city. But this is federal. Like, shoreline is federal, ocean is federal, right? Coast Guard is federal. And in any kind of emergency response, there's kind of like protocol and hierarchy, and probably federal trumps, like they're kind of holding a lot of the keys, right? This spill happened at 5 p.m., 6 p.m. yesterday, and the Coast Guard kind of got on it, and then they had some oil spill company get on it, and then it wasn't until 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. the next morning that the city found out. Like,
It seems crazy. It definitely doesn't seem world class to me.
No, it isn't world class at all, at all. And they're doing the best they can, but there's a lot of in any kind of oil spill response, you don't want to get down on the responders because some of them are really doing the best they can.
Right.
But at the same time, there's always a certain amount of like government cover up and company cover up, and people just trying to get it out of the media. And tourist season is upon us, so we don't want to put signs on the beach that's going to scare people away, when that's exactly what you should be doing if you care about people.